Hey guys, and welcome to Tales of Symphonia. Now, we were getting quite far in it, once it loads up. We just beaten four sisters, and we were transported back to our hometown for the first time in like ages. So that's pretty exciting. Um, so let's dive straight into it. Probably go on for a couple of hours today, and yeah. Oh, and we also got reintroduced to Kratos as well. So, let's see what all the hubbub is about. Oh, here we go. Maybe a little telling off. Yeah, bloody mayor. Wow. I don't think this guy's very nice. Oh, it's chocolate. Exactly. So yeah, it's nice how all the townspeople are teaming up on us. Oh yeah, we killed him, didn't we? I shouldn't be laughing at that, but it's sort of a fact that yeah, you're no longer limited. Yeah, so we've heard quite a lot about the Arthels, and I still don't understand where all the prejudice comes against them. It'll probably be something that I have to look into myself, to be honest. And of course, yeah, the befriended marble. She's still having, like all that time, she's still having an effect. Right. Okay. Okay, don't worry, guys. We'll help out. I wonder whether there's a Wonder Chef here now. I'll check around, but or maybe a school. Hmm. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, sorry guys if you hear me muting my mic, it's just me clearing my throat. Okay, perfect. Speaking of the professor, let's go hunt Rain down. She ran off quite abruptly, I think at the mention of... Oh, it's the house, isn't it? Oh, that's nice. Right. I think who else is missing from a party. I know, obviously, Colette. It was. Was it definitely our date? Kratos. Who? Not Genus. Presea. My mind's drawing a blank, you know. Unless we did have 7 after all. But yeah, absolute blank being drawn. Okay. I know Colette will be 1. Sheena! Of course. Okay, there you go. Sometimes I forgot what Sheena was doing then. Oh, Genus looks a bit upset. Exactly. That first little step. Okay. Hello. I'll make sure I come back. Ah, there's Killer and Kratos. I genuinely cannot recall where we left Sheena. Okay. This leads us back to this house site. Hey Penny, how's it going? Not crappy Kratos. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what. I'm trying to remember where Sheena is, to be honest. But yeah, I should have watched the end of my last VOD, I think. Hope you're doing well today. Not on Penny, lasting some live alive. Hey Supersonic. All coming in. If you're not following Supersonic, he's doing some Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. Also a dab hand at the old Crash Bandicoot. It's cool how much sort of knowledge you have on like Crash trivia. or trivia in general, I think. Okay. I was hoping to see whether Wonder Chef was about Sheena, come back, we need you, right? So, I don't know whether he will be in this town or... Oh, he still heals us after all. No, don't exit. Crash 1 is... Yeah, I like Crash. Just absorb loads of... that's fair enough. Hey, Colleen, how's it going? Crash 4 is bad. It's... I mean, replaying Crash 1 just sort of straight at, you know, very shortly after doing a bit of a Crash 4 session, just sort of reinforced the sort of dichotomy, I suppose, or certainly the distinction between what I think made Crash fun, which was a little bit of a challenge, but ultimately one that you can get through and complete rather easily. And Crash 4 is, of course, playing through it normally completely fine, but going for that 100% is not something that I am ever going to be. Okay, let's go speak to Kratos. Yeah, Hello. Accepted a request from Fido and Frank to escape Kratos. Grandmother said the dwarves know the most about Crucius crystals. Okay. I like how Kratos is just, after I deliver the chosen, I will return to Crucia. Okay. Oh, Sheena! I requested a message to be sent. She should rejoin you soon. To be honest, I honestly can't remember where we left bloody Sheena. It's Crash Bandicoot, not Demon's Souls Hardcore Edition. Exactly. I think a game in that vein would be welcome if it wasn't like a Crash game. If they did, I don't know, Willy the Wombat as Crash 4. But, and again, I'm not sort of dismissing Crash 4 as a bad game. I do enjoy it, but the 100% experience is not one that I'm having too much of a blast with. But we'll manage it. One day. And yeah, I was thinking at some point after Crash 4, I wouldn't mind going through the original trilogy again and going after all the Platinum Relics. I have done it on Crash 1, except for Stormy Ascent, because I actually did the Platinum Relics prior to Stormy Ascent being released originally. So, we'll see. Also, I will put out this warning, but if I do disappear randomly, it will be because my internet's dropped. Not because I'm ditching you guys. Chosen's illness may be beyond Dirt's ability to cure. Oh dear. I believe in us. Right. Okay, but yeah, hope everybody's had a good week. Oh.
Dad, how have you been? Were you affected by the earthquake?
Yeah, hope everybody's had a good weekend so far.
This area is on top of hard bedrock. Everything is fine.
Excellent.
Dirk, we are here by the request of Colette's family. They wish for you to help her.
Yeah, help us, help us. Not because you're making
I'm
cover.
afraid even if Crucius crystals are an evolved form of X-Sphere, I still don't know the first thing about them. It'd be a better idea to ask a dwarf over in that Tithiala place.
Ooh.
Oh.
Altessa.
So even you don't know anything about these.
I'm sorry I couldn't be of help. At least stay here for the night.
Oh, can we get
rest.
back to Tepeawa? I was stuck here.
I must politely decline.
Kratos, you stay here.
Alright.
Meh. Hey, Kiwu. How's it going? Kiwu. Hope you're doing well.
Wait, are you really going back to Crucius?
I am an angel of Crucius.
Oh.
Then why didn't you follow Yggdrasil's orders? To leave the Great Seed alone?
I have my reasons, that's all.
Okay. It's being
But
sneaky.
as a result, Martel was not lost. That goes along with Yggdrasil's wishes.
It's true then. You really are our enemy.
Oh, that's cool. Hope you had a nice head massage. And yeah, hope she passes her qualifications.
What?
Yeah, if you're not from Kiwu, do some half-light.
If you want to save the Chosen, you should research the records from the ancient Karlon War.
Carl.
Remember the words of the unicorn at Lake Umasi.
Wait, why are you with Crucius when you're a human? What is he trying to do?
Okay. Sheena. I love watching ASMR head massages
Wasn't
videos.
that Kratos just now?
Are you watching my OnlyFans again, Supersonic? That's a different kind of head massage.
Sheena! Yeah, he returned to Crucius.
I see. So he really is our enemy.
Seems that way.
Yeah.
Only Jeff's.
But anyway, welcome back.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do tonight,
Thanks.
folks,
Thank goodness we stopped the giant tree.
is I am going to download the Final Fantasy 16 demo.
Yeah.
I'll play it off stream. I'll probably play through FF16 off stream, to be honest. But yeah, thinking if I start the demo on Wednesday, then I only have to wait sort of like one
Gee,
sleep.
you sure know how to cheer someone up, don't you?
Well, don't worry about it too much.
Sheena's stalking in the trees.
So now
Sadly, she's
Aren't you
Trina.
at your wit's end right about now?
Why do you say that?
The giant tree, which we thought was all good, goes
Speaking
nuts.
of trees.
Our cute little Colette comes down with some funky cold. It's just human nature to start getting tired of it all.
I'm never gonna give up.
Never gonna let you down.
If I quit, I'll never be able to face all the people who've suffered because of what I've done.
Yeah, I've heard really good things
So I'm
about
gonna
the
fight
demo.
To the very end. I can't give up.
I mean, it's the first time I've
Hot-headed
sort of
and stubborn
pre-ordered a
as hell.
game online. I have pre-ordered the games direct in stores
Well,
for
I
collection,
guess that's
so
what I dig about you.
yeah, as I say, I'll have to bribe my dad with a curry to stay in and see whether Posty arrives. Because the problem is, if they leave one of the cards, I'm always at work by the
I
time
bet you lived a crappy
the
hard life
collection
so far, huh?
office is sort of open and closed. I'd have to collect on a Saturday.
Gee, you sure know how to cheer someone up, don't you?
Hey, Jasmine, how's it going?
Well, don't worry about it too much.
Yeah, but I've never been
So now what?
really
Aren't you at your wit's end right about now?
one for
Why do you say that?
ASMR. It's never really done anything for me,
The
but
giant tree, which we thought was all good, goes nuts. Our
I mean,
cute
each to
little
their
Colette
own,
comes
right?
down with some funky
I know some
cold.
people enjoy it. If you bear with me, I do have to add a couple of things in as well. Oh, is it raining? Oh, that's good. Well, if you want main. Oh, is it outside? Oh, hopefully you can. Have you got an umbrella with you? Or... It surprises me how. So I was sort of walking. Sorry, not walking. As in looking outside my window, and it's raining. It's a couple of days ago when it is very there you go. And I promised I'd add this one too. When it's sort of very sunny and it suddenly came out with a downpour, and then suddenly the people who were walking past a window were just whipped out an umbrella, and like, where on earth did that come from? How are you so prepared? Hey, again, sorry, won't be a second. Hey Shammers, how's it going? I'll come on in. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it always, because I'm never prepared with an umbrella. And Right. Glad to hear it's going well, Shammers. Yeah, if you're not following Jasm, he's doing some Crash. We've got Finny on Live Alive. We've got Shammers on Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. It's a pretty neat.
It's just human nature to start getting tired of it all.
Hey, Hammer, how's it going? No, but feel free to ask away. I feel like
Never gonna give up. If I quit, I'll never be able to fix, so I'm gonna fight.
Oh.
Hot-headed and stubborn as hell.
And yeah, if you're not following Hammer, he's doing some FF13. And hey, Crafter, how's it going?
But I guess that's what I dig about you.
Oh, coming in. Okay, I don't need to save, I don't think. Figured we'd just speak to everybody. Wonder Chef. He's so stupid. Hey Kendall. Lloyd casually hitting on Zealous, right? And yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for the commands.
Lloyd, I feel like I'm starting to hate humans
No,
more and
Genus!
I'm sorry, Genus.
more. You don't have to apologize, Lloyd.
Yeah, I'm doing good, Crafter. Just casually
I
melting.
like you as well as the people of Esalia. It's just that when I think about how there are lots of people who think just like the mayor,
I remember a lesson where the professor said that words exist in order for people to understand one another.
Driving back home now. Okay, no problem, Kendall. Safe travels. Genus bringing a new definition, right? Is
what do you do about people who don't want to understand?
Genus.
it's very sort of relevant, I guess, to
I'm
what's
sorry.
going on.
I don't mean to take it out on you. Don't worry about it.
I guess. How do you impart knowledge on people who don't want, or understanding on people who don't want to understand? Oh, my bloody dog's there in the stable. I forgot about Noish.
Lloyd, I'm sorry. I'm being a burden to you again, aren't I?
What are you talking about? You're the one that's suffering. Stop apologizing.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Hey, Asper. How's it going?
Lloyd, you saw my shoulder, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if I'm just gonna turn into one big X-sphere.
You dork. There's no way that'll happen.
But it keeps spreading. Right now it's still hidden under my clothes. But eventually,
Colette.
if that happens, you're gonna hate me.
Oh, we wouldn't hate you.
I've caused you so much trouble, and now on top of that, my body's turning into this disgusting thing.
And yeah, if you're not found Asper, he's doing
It's
some
not
just
disgusting.
chatting.
Remember what I said. You're you.
I saw a video on
Even if you
Twitter
become
actually
an
about
X-sphere-
was it
No.
Moon
no, I
Gun,
won't let you become an
the
X-sphere.
fighting game?
Really?
Reminded me of you, Asper.
Yeah. Have I ever lied before? Well, okay, I have. But I did keep my promise to give you your birthday present,
It's true.
so I swear that I'll save you no matter what. I promise.
Promise.
You always save me. And you always keep the promises you've made to me.
Sad.
Yeah, so cheer up. When you're down, everyone feels sad, including me.
I'm truly thankful to have met you, Lloyd. This time, I don't want to disappear. I really don't. I'm gonna live, right? I'm going to be able to stay by your side, right?
I promise.
Of course. You're right here, in front of me, alive. I swear that you will be absolutely, positively,
Indubitably. Okay. That's a nice little chat. Oh. You'll see Altessa. Yeah. So am I mistaken that we were stuck in this one world? I mean, I guess I am. I just can't... Okay, my dog. Arr. Oh shit, we can still get in fights.
You're gonna regret this.
Oh, there we go.
That was pathetic.
There we go, even got some meat stew. Right, there we go. So it was the base down here that we can use to teleport, right? Hey, Crypto. Hey, Floofy. Potato crew has dropped like a hot potato. Hey, Sick Muse. Welcome on in, everybody. Do-do-do-do. There we go. See, I thought it'd be clever to shout out the raider last, and that way their sort of shout out stays a little further, right? As otherwise, I think it goes the opposite way, right? See, clever. But welcome on in, everybody. If you're not following, well, Floopy doesn't stream, but she's still awesome. We've got Sick Views, do some. Oh, did you move on to Hades? Or are you going to be doing Hades? She also does that, and Great Ace Toini. And we've got Crypto. He's hunting for Hetsu, right? Hotsu. So definitely check out Crippy as well. And hey, Sugar. How's it going? Welcome in. Do some DMC and also some FF7 remake as well. Oh, awesome! Did it work? Hopefully it did. I've not played Hades myself, but I know Jasm is a big fan of Hades. Okay, let's go. So hungry! Please don't eat me. Oh yeah, no problem, Asthma. Need to go back to FF7. You know what? I never completed FF7 remake, and yeah, I need to get back to it as well at some point. Will I ever? One day. One day. I'll try to do it before Rebirth comes out. Right. But yeah, hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. Hey Donuts, how's it going? A little lag here and there, but nothing ungearable or unbearable. Well, it's very early in the game, so no crazy action. Right, well, hopefully it works well for you. And yeah, if you're not following Donuts, he's doing some plate up. Definitely check him out. Some plate up. Yeah, so just as a little I guess for anybody who likes the art streams, I will do a art stream on Tuesday at around 6 o'clock. It'll just be an hour-long one, but yeah, if anybody's interested, you can set that date in your diary. And yeah, if you're not following Sick News, she's doing some Hades, holding up. Oh, glad to hear, Donuts. Hopefully, glad to hear you're surviving. And yeah, no problem, Crippy. Enjoy your food. Get a nice burrito. Or become a burrito. Right. So I'm trying to find Altessa's house. Yeah, we've got Floofy and Crippy doing some Zelda. Yeah, there used to be a place, because there's like a burrito place near us, and I think Finney has one of the same name, called Chilango's. And opposite it was a even better one and an even cheaper one called Chango's, which is now renamed to Listo's Burritos. But it's still cheap and it's still better than Chilango's. Like, my friend I used to work with, Mo, he used to be like, there's a debate in the office about which was better. Well, I call it a debate. It wasn't a debate because I was right, but it's which was better, Changos or Chilangos. And Mo's like, no, Chilangos is well better. And I'm like, Mo, have you even been Changos? So we went both consecutively. And Mo's like, for the first time, Ollie, Jeffy, I think you're right. Do I need to try Chilangos is good, Supersonic. I do like it, but Listos as it is, or Changos is better. Just get shits from Chilangos. Oh no. Hello. Actually. Changos and Chilangos. The burrito place is Shammers. I will say actually, Chilangos did do I think they did like a 21%. So I think Changos had like a 20% student discount. And then Chilangos had a 21% student discount. Because they're like, our students are worth that little bit more. So that's pretty funny. Seems the other regions were not greatly affected, but there were landslides and falling rocks. Oh dear. I see. No, I'm not hating on Chilangos. I'm liking on Chilangos, but it's like what's it like? It's the reason I don't like, or there's something that's comparable to it. It's on the back of my mind. So, what's it like? Okay, I can't think of it, but I will eventually. But it's like tortillas okay, but I wish we had chili con carne as a filling. I had a decent naked burrito, some tortilla today. Okay. Yeah, I've not heard of tortilla to be honest. Barbarito. Oh, Barbarito were alright as well. Hey, Saru, how's it going? I'll go in. Chilangos, we don't give you the shits. Hey, Ash. Yeah, no, burritos are good. Yeah, and I hope you're doing good today, Saru and Ash. Happy Sunday. Yeah, I did actually go to an all-you-can-eat yesterday. Yeah, I'm the same, Shammers, actually. I used to really enjoy spicy foods and sort of like challenging myself to spicy foods as like a teenager. And as I've gotten older, I don't know, I just can't tolerate spice as much, unfortunately. But physically, I know, right? It's been, I was in Manchester the other Saturday with Tomo, and I was thinking about it, and I was like, oh, I need to go there. And yeah, if you're not following Saru, he's doing some Banjo Tooie, Banjo Suey. And we've got Asheward doing some of the rhythm games. I'm not a shit yard. I'm not a nut yard. Mixed all. It's mixed, so it's like mainly sort of Korean Chinese. It had a few Japanese and a few like pizza and stuff. Hey JT, how's it going? Yeah, I was going to go to one in Stockport, and as halfway through, like booking a table, only to find out that the bloody restaurant's closed. Oh, have you got a storm too, Ash? I'm glad to hear, JT. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Okay, it's an archive building in Sibak that is dedicated to a history of mythos. Okay. Need to remember what. You just want to go with mythos. Genus. Right, okay. Mixed Asian buffet sounds amazing. Yeah, it's really nice. I've been there once before, and we've definitely made the plates smaller, but they have been like on an active drive, I think, to sort of lower food waste, so I'm guessing that's the reason why. And yeah, if you're not from himself, he's doing some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because he himself is a deluxe. And we've got JT doing some Fantasy Star Fee as well. Cracking game. I wouldn't mind doing a Fantasy Star series one day. Duh. Yeah, Tails is going alright. Everywhere Jeff goes, shuts down. Let me see. Restaurants that have shut down. Right, okay. 15 restaurants and bars that have closed in Manchester. Let's see how many of these 15 I have been to. Okay, JJ Fish and Chips, never been to, never heard of it. Vertigo, never been to. Amore, never been to. Latsam, never been to. Frost Burgers, never been to. Chapati Cafe, never been to. The Creameries, never been to. Oh, that looked nice. V-Rev, never been to. Blackshaw's, I have been to. The Albany, never been to. District, never been to. Peckham Yard. Oh my god, why did that place shut down? That burger looks great. Never been to. The Spin, never been to. Bougie. Okay, I have walked past that, but I never went into it. Super Happy, never been to. So out of all of those, one I've walked past and one I've been to. It shut down because you never went. No. Well, okay, maybe. But Chapati Cafe looked really good. Woof. I want to go to Chapati Cafe. Jeff could be saying he's never been to them. We have no proof of it. Well, if you purchase my memoirs off Amazon called The Life and Adventures of Jeff Yard, never been to, you'll see. You'll see. Hey, don't make me feel guilty. If I'd known of Chapatis, I would have been to it, but I didn't. So, is Jeff Yard the reason why Wokon in Leeds shut down? Maybe. Would have shoved excess sushi in my handbags and pockets. Oh, it's so warm though. Exactly, right? Purchase, I'm northern, I'll wait for a prime version. Jeff should open a coffee shop called Never Been to. Very good. Right, unfortunately I was not paying attention throughout that place because I was talking about places I've never been to. According to Altessa, Colette was suffering from chronic Angelus cristalis in Officium. In Officium. The cure had been lost to obscurity, but more information might be available in the ancient Karlan War records. Mythos knew where the records would be found in the university archives, so a group headed to Sibak. Right. Sibak is there. Oh, off we go. Yeah. It's Sibak in this world. It's not, I don't think. Okay, let's go to the other world then. Wolf. Me. Chapati Cafe was really good. Woof. Chapati Cafe was really good. Woof. There we go. That's an overwhelming woof, I think. Right, okay. Really good. That way. There's a silver one. After our university town. You have to think go to ex-establishment. Woof. As a proper YouTuber influencer kind of woof. Thank you. I do aim to become an influencer in the YouTube sphere. I'll influence everybody not to go to places. I'll just go to like all the shit places in like, hi guys, we're in Slough. I only picked Slough because there's a documentary about it being like the most depressing place in the UK. Right. Sorry if anybody's from Slough. Not because I offended Slough, I'm just sorry that you're from Slough. Right, okay, hopefully this is Sibak. This is not Sibak, this is a House of Salvation. Doncaster's the unsafest place. Me with a name like Slough. Hey, Rayquaza tonight, how's it going? Welcome in. And thank you for the raid. How was Pokemon Emerald? Oh, Leeds. I mean, it's a bit of a shithole. Oh. Lost a lot of attempts on the randomizer. Oh, sorry to hear about that, Rayquaza. But yeah, congrats on trying it. Yeah, let's see what the grimmest sounding UK name is. Grimmest sounding UK name. Okay, I don't want rude names. I don't want posh names. Okay, perhaps if I go into a list of UK towns and cities. List of UK towns and cities, and we'll Right, so we've got, and this is a list of cities. We've got Bath, Birmingham, Bradford, Brighton and Hove, Bristol, Cambridge, Canterbury, Carlisle. Maybe I should do like a tier list. Chelmsford, Chester, Chichester, Colchester, Coventry, Derby. You know what, it's quite a lot, isn't there? Okay, I'm not doing a tier list. Lichfield, Liverpool, London, Manchester, oh! Milton Keynes, Newcastle, Norwich, Nottingham, Oxford, Peterborough, Plymouth, Ripon. Okay, apart from Ripon, Is that Ripon or Ripon? Let's see. Let's see whether I can dissuade somebody from going to Ripon or Ripon. It's in Yorkshire. It's a cathedral city. Apparently it's steeped in history. I mean, to be fair, the picture of it looks alright. Is Ripon worth visiting? It's one of the most popular destinations in the region. Okay. I mean, I'm still not sure how to pronounce it. Even Wikipedia isn't. Okay. On in button. Ripon. Okay, so it's Ripon. Or Ripon. Ripon? Ripon? It's given me how to pronounce the O-N, but it's not giving me how to pronounce the rip. Or the ripe. Ripon. Okay, Whip-on. Jeff, you're saying it wrong. Right, okay, so that's the first reason you don't want to go to Ripon. You can't bloody pronounce it. And its Wikipedia page just mentions button. Oh, you can click on the... So it's... right... Oh, is it Ripon? Ripon? For fuck's sake. Okay, well, either way, let's see what we can... It's got a terrace house, great. I can go down my local street and see a terrace. It's got an arcade shopping centre. Looks like a council estate. The map of it looks like a mangled duck. Sir George Cockburn was MP for Ripon, Ripon, Ripon. So it burns your cock. Education has none. It's got a barge, but you can watch barges in anywhere. Okay. Yeah, to be fair, I don't think the cities in Salford, Salisbury, Sheffield, Southampton. Yeah, I don't think the cities in England sound minging. Sound alright, don't they? Jeff, lowercase I, Ripon. Okay, Ripon. I hope he never tries to pronounce. It's like near Nottingham, you've got what's sort of spelt as Gotham, but it's pronounced Gome. I have a button. Right, where's that heading to? Wait, I'm in the wrong bloody place. Oh, I'm a moron. Okay. That's fine. Please create a town called Mingin. Ever be Gotham? I'm not even going to try pronouncing that supersonic because I know what I'm going to say. And I already know that as soon as I say it, it's going to be, you're wrong. Well, I'm not wrong. They're wrong. Spelling it wrong. Okay. I'm a little bit lost. Let's, there we go. Get me to Tefiala. Mingin would have no Gregs. Ugh, disgusting. Why would you say that? Right. See, I thought this was Melt Tokyo. Oh. Oh, is this pointing to old Tessa's house? I'm really not sure. Oh. Yeah, because it's not this place, surely. This is Mizuho. that's that town village. Yeah, I'm a little bit confused, guys, but we'll find it. There we go. Has to live up the name somehow. Oh, yeah, can't it just be like... I don't know, why would you say there's no Gregs? At least give it one redeeming feature. Okay. We can do. Don't know whether I need to stay behind or not, but I guess we will. A cheeky save. And I guess we need to find the archive site. Sounds like as good as place as any. Materials pertaining to Mythos and his companions are on display in this area. What's up? The ceiling. One of Mythos's companions was afflicted by a disease that crystallizes the body. Seems it's good. Oh, that's good. Says a unicorn saved a maiden. Ah. With for healing Martel's sickness or something like that. Okay. Remember a unicorn's words. Use your head. I trust Kratos. I am strong. Who? Can trust somebody who's betrayed you once. I guess I can. Thank you. You become like Lord, you turn to an idiot. Hey, genius. It's done nothing but diss us all through this game. Ooh. How can we find more info on the car? If only there's some kind of library. Heard that the royal family has compiled and stored most of the material concerning Mythos and the Karlan War. Thus did have various interactions with the rulers. Yeah, if permanently beat based at Greg's and review joint Greg's food. I could review Greg's food for a living. Probably. Look at this luscious sausage roll. It's so filling you can just guzzle it down. Nom 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 nom. Steak bakes, I've got 10. Non-Greg's food. Never. Okay. How long of this have we got left? Right, guys, this is going to be a lyrical masterpiece. Okay, just let this roll down. Okay, coming up, guys. Yo, I got my legs as I eat from Greg's. I get baked when exposed to steak. Want me to go into? I got my Greg's donuts, a sausage roll in my Ford and my Fiat Punto. Then I get a baguette and then an extra bun too. Pano chocolate, I got 20. Pepperoni pizza, give me 20. Greg's, gonna get my Greg's legs, gonna get my Greg's legs. There you go. Hey, if that ain't a lyrical masterpiece, I don't know what is. And on to Tales of Symphonia. After that, Symphony. I feel so. Jeff is defo twerking to this music. I ain't twerking to the music. Mystery Meatline. I don't think... I feel... Oh. I feel like I found my true calling. Where are we off to now? Heroes chats. Lord and the others were amazed. We decided to find out. Coddity. Okay. Still not too sure where I'm going to at this point. Whatever that is, up to your interpretation. Wow. Anyway, I just gave Greg's the best advertising campaign of its life. Probably. Okay, not too sure where we're going from here. Okay, I'm just gonna Google this. Okay, apparently it's Tokyo. Yeah, thank you, Penny. Oh, I see. Alright, did you? I buy Greg's in honour of it. Right, Greg's, I just got you another bloody order there. Just saying. You just earned a minimum of £1.20 off me. And you know, I don't expect much. A thank you would be nice, but you know, just a bit of an appreciation. Okay. If I was a... Did I want to go back here? No. I wanted to go Tokyo. When I was a kid, the sausage rolls would taste different between certain branches. Yeah, there's I mean, to be honest, I remember going to like Greg's and stuff as a kid, but can't remember the taste at all. But I think I was a pretty stupid kid, to be honest. Of rather, you know, just simple. I think I just had what was given to me. Yeah, that's interesting. Maybe they use, yeah, maybe we add like, um, oh, this better not be bloody weird. So, how would you rate chapati? Never been there, so I can't make a rap about it. Mystery meat was too mysterious. I had to make sure to avoid certain ones. Right, okay, that's crazy. Yeah, bloody Zelos, man. Yeah, don't know, it just makes you feel a bit uncomfortable watching that, right? Okay, let's quit jump. Did I select? Oh, this is the money. Are they dealing in backhanded Gregs? How long before the king is dead? Probably another month or so with this poison. Wow. Okay, I think we're going to... Who's there? Who's there? I'm here. Oh, and contraband Greg's pasties. Yeah, no problem. Enjoy making your Greg-style sausage roll. But yeah, enjoy your food. I know, Greg's is banned in Mel Tokyo. That's why it's nicknamed a Mingin. Barley. Barley with a barley. Instant ramen at night. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, so sometimes it's nice to have an indulgence, but... Oh, I thought we'd go into a battle, but... Fair play. Burrito. Right. And guys, if you've ordered from Listo's Burritos... I know, I don't know whether Twitch have gone back on it, but... I know they were sort of like... putting the possibility of like limiting sponsorships to like 3% of the stream. I mean, I guess I'm not sponsored, so I guess I could just have Greg's covering the whole screen for all I care. Or burritos, Listo's burritos. Hello, don't mind us. Oh, nice one, Regal. I like Regal. For the sake of Lloyd and others who aided me in my revenge, and for Alicia's sake as well, I shall assist in what meager ways I can. Great. Hey, Ink, how's it going? Does Listerino sell Bambinos too? I'm not too sure, actually. Let's see. Listos, Burritos, and Bambinos. I think they do, but I could be wrong. Hope you're doing well today, Ink. Oh, got to download the app. And unfortunately, I don't have a smartphone. Okay, there's one here. Yeah, I can just sort of see like burrito and yeah, the nachos are alright, but it's literally just like Doritos, really. Someone get this man a smartphone. We need more burritos. How was Persona 5? Hey, Z-Fan, how's it going? Welcome on in. Yeah, if you're not following, we've got Sick News on Hades, half a bounty bar, a stream. I don't mind bounty bars. You've got Penny on Live Alive, Ashley on DJ Max, you've got Ink on Persona 5, you've got Supersonic on Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, you've got Z-Fan doing some retro, also does some art as well, we've got Saru on Banjo Tooie. And yeah, hope you're all doing well. Right, so let's go save this king. Honestly, Supersonic, I thought, like, I went to Pizza Hut a couple of times on my own, just after work, because I just fancied, like, a pizza. And when I last went in, you had to, like, scan a QR code on the table. And I sort of had to go up to, like, the guys that who were sort of waiting at the entrance and be like, yeah, I'm sorry, I don't have a smartphone. So yeah, it's going good, thanks, Ink. I think we're getting towards the end of the game. We just found out that the king is being slowly poisoned. Time to find a church. Hey Rio, dude. Oh, come on in. I got a smart stick, exactly. My stick helps me figure out what I need to. I will get a smartphone one day. I think it'd be most useful for if I'm going to, like... Okay, I think that's a church down there. Like, if I'm going to, like, a new place, I don't have to check Google Maps and draw a handmade map every time. Hey, Retro Scott, how's it going? Welcome on in. Yeah, if you're not from Retro Scott, doing some chained echoes. Oh, this is the research lab. Okay, that's not the church at all. Was this like the slum section? Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks, Retro Scott. Hope you're doing well today. Okay, I think this is where we came from. That's the entrance, obviously. Maybe it was this way? No. Much cooler. Oh, that's good to hear. Yeah, it's okay, that's the Colosseum. Oh, it has been nice cycling weather, I must admit, in like the mornings and stuff, but oh, that's a dinner party place, wasn't it? Okay. Am I being an idiot? Was a church right here? Are you a church? Oh no, you're that. Oh, that is Zealous' house, wasn't it? I got rained on. Have you found? I'm trying to find Rowan. This game would be like a 10 out of 10, except Rowan's not in it, so it's like a 5 out of 10. It's like if Rowan was in Darling in the Franxx, I'd take it from like a movie that everybody watched in silence to something that everybody watched in absolute amazement. You're late. I'm never late. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Don't be terribly sorry. I'm here to eat you, you bastard. Don't know what you're talking about. It sounds like he does. Is there an antidote? There's an uncle dote. Rowan isn't unobtainable, that's why Jeff chases him. But I wish there's a Tales of Xillia port. Like, if there was, like, legit, it'd probably be the next RPG I play just for Rowan. I was even, like, watching... I watched a couple of... Because Zinc highlights his VODs, so... a few where he's... Rowan was, like, meowing and stuff. It just comes in like a breath of fresh air. Oh, you're a big fan of Xillia as well, Retro Scott. Here it is. Aha. Wait, who the fuck's Kate? Oh, was she one of the scientists? Xillia is great and one of the last Tales games I really enjoyed. Oh, nice, Retro Scott. Both games being stuck on PS3 is I know, especially because I don't have my PS3 available anymore, so... look at his Tash, right? No, he's evil. Oh, your child who supposedly shares your blood does not. What? Porno Tash Beast. The Popely fans. Wow, it's bloody Pope, man. Just chill out. That's my advice. Don't move. Oh, secret bookcase. Okay. Oh, don't. Ah, see, I've got wings, bitch. Yeah, run away. Bow before me. If you don't say your plans out loud, Lloyd. Don't die. Yeah, mine stopped working after a while, unfortunately. It just wouldn't, like... Yeah. I do still have my Vita somewhere. Kamaga's not here, but I know, right? It's like... Colette! Psst! Tell him that you forgive him! Whip him. Oh, never had a PSP Go. Oh, that's cool that you've got one, Metro Scott. I'm a beautiful butterfly. Ah. Yeah, I enjoyed the Vita. I didn't have too many games for it. I only literally had like the Uncharted game and Mod Nation Racers. And I think I downloaded like a Soul Calibur game on it. But yeah, most of my Vita games were just like PS1 games. Bought mine for Persona 4 Golden. Fair enough. Need to find your UMDs, obviously the best disk storage imaginable. The best way to watch Advent Children. Yeah, sorry Hilda, it's true. Yeah, it's a shame I didn't really like pay much attention to a Tales of series, because I probably would have liked to have grabbed more games. I feel like... Sorry, I'm just going to clear my throat. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I feel like the PS3 era... Now, I don't know whether you guys feel about the same way, but like for some, like early on, RPGs or JRPGs just seem to like not exist at all. Like I remember FF13 coming out, and then I'd scour like game shops. I got Eternal Arms, I think it's called. Enchanted Arms, that's it. And then I got I know they went fairly hard on the Xbox 360 because they had like Blue Dragon, Lost Odyssey, and Eternal Sonata. I did get Eternal Sonata on the PS3 when it got ported over. Yeah, it just seemed to... Rise of the Brown Beige and Grey Shooters, right? Oh man, that just got, like, Eternal Sonata has the best, like, sexiest sewers ever. If there's, like, a sewer tier list, because you always get, like, a sewer level, don't you? Zelos resuscitating. But, like, you go in those sewers, and it's like the Garden of fucking Eden. Resonance of Fate was also... Oh, I never played that one. Yeah, Enchanted Arms was alright. It had a weird, like, chessboard-styled battle system. And quite a... Yeah, I mean, the entire game was really good. And I love the music and the... It's I mean, the plot... I did enjoy it. It went for something different, and I liked how it's sort of inspired by Chopin and how it integrated his music into it. So yeah, overall, the plot was alright, good even, but I think it really stood out. Like it had quite a timeless art style, I'd say, and the environments were amazing, and the music was really good. I don't think that's been re-released on any modern system either, has it? Yeah, allowing ourselves access, where we're accessing. How about we cleared up trees in Lloyd and the others were free to search the castle for documents. Okay, castle archives, gotcha. Where would they be kept? Or perhaps maybe this guy can send us in the right direction. Or maybe not. Yeah, archives. Okay, perfect. Getting dirty. But yeah, I definitely remember like a prevalence of FPS games. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but because it wasn't like the styles of games that I tend to play, it's no use. Nope. Right. Jeff is now Silver the Hedgehog. You know what? When I first got my PS3 Supersonic, a shopkeeper. So, do you remember Borders, the bookshop? And it also had in Stockport. It's like a massive bookshop, and it also had like CDs and games. A game within it in Stockport, at least. And that's where I bought my PlayStation 3. And I remember getting with it Uncharted and whatever other game came with it, probably FIFA or something. And I also, yeah, game outlets, exactly. So I also picked up a couple other games, and I went to get Sonic 06, and then this wise, knowledgeable sage of an employee went, "You don't want to get this game. It's not very good. However, this one's come out," and I guess they upsold me on Sonic Unleashed. And yeah, to be fair, I did enjoy Sonic Unleashed. Hey, I had no complaints. But yeah, it had like games, game outlets, and yeah, it's really cool. So yeah, I ended up not purchasing Sonic 06, getting Sonic Unleashed. And we were actually talking about it. I think it's in Jasm's stream, or maybe it's Penny's stream, or both. Yeah, because you're talking about Fluffy reaction, like the Werehog. You bought Sonic 06 for about 15 quid. I remember my my friend had Sonic 06, and yeah, I remember watching it and thinking it's alright at the time. Well, it didn't blow me away or anything. And a fragment, zircon, and a unicorn horn. And a mana leaf herb. Okay. So I think we've got one of them. Chronic Angelus Crystallis in Officium. Gay for Zealous. I think I prefer Regal. I don't know, just more Regal, gruffer. Yeah, maybe we'll do like a Tales of tier list once we get through the end of it. Yeah, a couple of people have said, would I ever stream Sonic 06? And I probably wouldn't, because it doesn't sound like it's a particularly good game, and I don't feel like... I feel like anybody who's had anything funny to say or observe about the game have already done it. I don't think I'd be able to add anything. I don't think I'd enjoy it, so yeah, probably won't ever see Sonic 06. Sorry guys. Well, that new, was it Sonic Superstars? That looked alright. Yeah, it's another elf village. Colossal Man of the Great Motherland. Right. Okay. First we go either Heimdall or Lazzarino Company. Okay. I know where Lazzarino is, and then we can search. Hey, Supo, how's it going? Sonic Genes Collection, no! Naughty. And how's it going, Supro? Yeah, if you're not following Sopo. If you're not following Sopo, he's Supo's evil twin. No, Sopo, they are oh, yeah, we need to visit the king. They are a voice Victor, doing some Ace Attorney, hanging out, maxing, relaxing, or cool. And a fan of Breath of Fire 3 as well, which also needs a modern port. Yeah, no problem. Hope you're doing well, Super. Right. Even if we receive a pass, Heimdall is not a friendly place to anyone except elves. Great. You'll have to, should be able to enter a village with this. Thank you. Still don't know what happened to a bloody Pope. He just ran off, didn't he? The Tower of Salvation is located at the center of the world. It's just south of there. Okay. Well, perhaps I could put it to a poll where we had to first. Regal's place or Elf place. Plan to play the game. I did a VO for next time I stream. Oh, awesome. Super. Forgive me, what's the name of that game? Is it available on Steam? But that's neat that they gave you a free Switch download code. Yeah, feel free to plug your game or plug yourself. You know, not, it's up to you. Don't want to put any pressure on you, but stay out of the house on Steam. Okay. Yeah, purchase that on Steam. Let me make a note of that after. And yeah, guys, if you want to hear some of Super's sexy voice acting, or wonderful voice acting, or both, yeah, go check out Stay Out of the House. And then stay in the house to play it, obviously. Unless you're playing it on Steam Deck or Switch, in which case you can stay out of the house and play it on your system. But you know what I mean. Okay, let's quick jump. And I was going to do a cheeky poll to see where we go to next. So we have where to? We have Regal or Elf. I'll just put it on for a minute. And then, yeah, we'll do this next area, get whatever item, and probably call it a streameroo. Stay out of house. Stay out of elves. I guess in the meantime I can wander out. Photograph only because of Will Ferrell. I never ended up watching that movie. I think I was going to say I think it's a Christmas movie. No, I think it came out on a Christmas where I have a feeling my brother went and watched it at his primary school. It looks like it's Elf, so let's head to. I think we said the Tower of Salvation. Is this in this world? Oh shit, have we been here? Oh, is this a tower? Oh, this is exactly where it is. I wonder what the Pope was up to. Who knows? Can you avoid rolling in the next Tales game? Right. Okay, let's go into his forest. There's no question, Heimdall lies ahead, I still remember. Oh, this is where Vayne and Genus are from. Absolutely. Okay, so yeah, the half-elves really do have it rough, don't they? Because neglected by humans and elves. For whatever reason. Okay then. Yeah. I see. I don't think that did too much, did it? Okay, that's fine. Let's try out the ring. I thought we did. Or do we do it? Oh, I got a chest. Nice. I see. Not being fit. Oh, we can climb up here. Okay. Ah. What? Hey Meow, how's it going? We're getting close to the end, I think, but this is one of those games, Meow, where I feel like it's like the horizon, right? It's constantly beyond your reach, in a good way. I am enjoying this, but the flowers. Gotcha. There's this flower here. So, oh, wait. I'm confused. Oh yeah, no, definitely. I'm really enjoying it, Meow. Yeah, have a good sleep. Thanks for popping by, and if you're not following Meow, definitely do some Dragon Age Origins and. Okay, so yeah, I'm not too sure what we're doing with. So that causes that to run out of a tree. I reckon there must be something to do with this, right? But okay. Yeah, it's a really charming little game, I think.
This is gonna be a piece of cake.
Possibly tomorrow, your 900 day. Oh, happy 900 days, yeah. Oh, that's really impressive, actually, Meow.
Dwarven vow number 7. Justice and love will always win.
Oh, I hate that.
Okay, so if this we could jump to here as well. do like how it does different sounds. Hey developer, how's it going? Yeah, this is my first time playing. Hope you're doing well. Welcoming in. Yeah, definitely Meow. I think you would enjoy it. I think there was a sneaky chest behind here. Gladius. Sounds like a weapon. It sounded like a Lloyd weapon, but I guess not. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Sense lies in these words. Yeah, I definitely think so. Tales of Symphonia. This is my first Tales of game as well, and it's definitely the one I've heard sort of most of.
This is gonna be a piece of cake.
We'll get to some more Yakuza games eventually. But yeah, have a good night, Meow. Get rid of Humber. I think I've missed him there, haven't I? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Come back here. There we go.
Are you okay?
Vesperia might be the most liked by fan. Okay, cool. I think I do have Vesperia.
It just wasn't your day.
Thanks for a shout out, Penny. Yeah, Symphonia is definitely the one that I've sort of had the most, I guess, exposure to. Or at least most prior knowledge of. Okay, there's another pink plant here. Ah, gotcha. Come on, buddy. Yep. So we got. Okay. I want to say it did sound like a collect thing. Right. Okay, so I didn't need to go at that tree trunk at all.
Man, don't you guys let up?
Are you a big fan of this game, developer? I do like the healing capabilities, but I feel like maybe I should take the Vitalize thing off because Rain is using quite a lot of SP. I need to set Genus to start cooking as well. Yes, so, oh wow, awesome. Yeah, I do apologise if my playstyle is infuriating. I will say that I am an imbecile, so in the sense that I tend to miss like the most basic of things. Oh, that's cool that it inspired you to become a developer. Awesome. Okay, so there is again, there's that plant there that we're not able to access, but maybe we can jump at it from above. I do really like this forest environment. I think this is doing anything for us, is it? No. Oh, thank you for the follow, developer. Much appreciated. See guys, facing the wrong player.
Sorry. Are you okay?
From down here, birdie. I like that little remote as well.
Purifying light upon this corrupt soul.
There we go. Fine Tempest. I love it. Oops. Well, not when I miss. Oh, there we go.
I was just warming up.
You see, just warming up. And that's where we came from. Okay, so we can't jump down. Yeah, but those lily pads are confusing me a little bit, but
Not much of a specimen.
let's go after the tree if I can.
Holy One, cast thy purifying light upon these corrupt souls.
There we go. Got there eventually. Oh, it's even got a little face. I didn't notice that. I feel a bit bad now.
Too bad, thanks.
We got this bug there as well. Sweet.
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
Okay. Yeah, we had quite a few tough battles, like with that. Oh, what's it called now? Facetious or something like that. Okay, so it looks like we have to get up there to get across. I could see a little symbol there actually. Okay, maybe we can. Oh, it's a fish.
There's too many of them.
I beg to differ. Spit at me. Yeah, so we'll go see what that fish has to say, if anything.
Sorry. Are you okay?
He's really low on TP. Again, perhaps we could have limited some of their moves, but if I had a special move I could shout out during battle, what would the name of the move be? Probably like Greg's Legs. Greg's Legs! Hopefully that helps. I'll have a think about that, Sickies. Have you got an answer? We know of him, right? It looks like there's more forest there. Northern Might. Okay, just want to go back. I was hoping to maybe avoid this battle, but I don't think we will be able to. Okay, excellent. There we go. I just figured because they've already fought that. Ah, there's a kid there, so does that mean that's the right way to go? Overly aggressive windmill. Overly aggressive windmill. Maid's Airband. That would be my move name, by the way. Maid's Airband. Seems alright to me. Wait, when did Genus get in the party as well? When have I ever had Genus in the party? Genus, get on my party. Well, it's been alright to be fair. We will change up again. Have we had Regal in the party much? Would you have sausage roll and nunchucks? Absolutely. Okay, I'm going to leave that kid for now, just because I think he's going to be the right way to go. It's the way I treat a killer. I don't hate Genus, I just... I don't know.
Let's see if numbers will
I have tried to sort of party round somewhat evenly, but I do like Rain, so she's sort of become a bit of a stalwart, and Regal as well. I always dig. And to be fair, his magic was doing alright, but... Yeah, I've heard a few people don't like, or don't tend to like Killer. I know Riptos, he wasn't a big fan of it either. Okay, so there's another one of... Is this taking me back to the beginning? Oh, okay, has this looped round on itself? There are cracks in it, so do I have to do that again? Right, interesting. Oh, we can get round from the other side, I guess. Yeah, I was interested in getting up to a fish. You're killing... I'm sorry, Sitmuse, it's an accident. Guarding its territory. It's so oblivious when it's swimming. Just go to eat or something, jump here. I really think I'm missing something with these fish, you know. Let's stay there now. Okay, let's wait for it to come round again. Hey, fishy, fishy, fishy. Okay. Maybe it's something I'm missing. I could jump onto it. Yeah, it just feels like with these lily pads that there should be something more to it, but I don't know. So... Okay. Oh, is that going to cause a fish to come swimming to eat it? Or is that round blue thing? Is it butterfly? Guess I found... Oh, it's a seed. Blue seed. Okay. Hey Alexa, how's it going? Welcome on in. Flower seed. Let's try planting it somewhere. Okay. Oh. From me chest. Crystal shell. Right. Yeah, I hope you're doing well today, Alexa. I wonder wonder whether that crystal shell was a... Yeah, if you're not following Galaxy, does a lot of retro, doing some Power Blazer speedruns as well. I'm not sure what the crystal shell is for. That's okay. Doing go right, good to hear. Yeah, I've been very good today. Very good indeed. Can't seem to get across here. Yeah, I definitely feel like... Okay, that's where that bug fell into a water, wasn't it? And if we go down here... Ripple's got pretty big. Right. Can't jump over there, but there is another. Is this? Oink oink. Who's your favourite husbander? Well, that'll be me, obviously. Next question. Was this where a bug... Sorry about this, I know... It's sort of doing the same thing somewhat repeatedly, but... Just, because... That place seems slightly out of reach from us. Unless we could plant the seed. But it's not really giving us the option to plant the seed anywhere, is it? Humping the ground. Oh, yeah, Eckhart? Oh, am I the favourite husbando? Oh. Eckhart gets the best prize then. You win. Okay, and there's nothing that we could do with this one, could we? No, it created some gaps, but... There I was, humping the ground. And say... Okay, we'll go head to where that child was that we saw earlier. Feel like I've expended all that I can reasonably do, with my knowledge base at least. Hey, maybe we'll figure it out. Didn't mean to get into this fight. Oh, okay. I'm sort of glad I did, because now we get to see this feed.
Angel feathers.
That's what Jeff does at weekend. I do not hump the ground.
I beg of you to reveal thy glory. Angel feathers. Pretty good, right?
Is that right? Okay. Oh, that's where that kid is. Overall, I do like this area. Hello. I've got a blue seed. No. Zawas. No wonder Jeff's in the good. I've not been humping the ground. Mummy is. No. Need this Ymir fruit. Yes. Pressure a child, damn chain smokers. So don't like us. That's my motto. You mean motto, idiot? Sorry. Mummy is oh no! Okay. Oh, what? The butterflies in the forest will guide you. Okay. Say that butterflies of this forest react to people's hearts. That's why all the butterflies that I encounter are dead. If we're having trouble with something, we should look for the butterflies. Okay. So what's that seed? I've heard that if you plant the blue seed, you'll gain control of fish. Nice. Give me the fish. Give me the fish. Okay, so we know how to control the fish now at least. Fish, I've got a seed. Let me plant you. Look shifty. So I wonder if we go to the start, can we plant? Because there was that flower that was growing. I'm glad they have mentioned a fish because that's sort of playing in my mind what we do with them. What on earth did I get here? Oh. You ain't Disney princesses, kids. And butterflies only guide us to anything as if we're high. Don't do drugs, kids. I get my highs from reading books and education. Practical education on how to smoke marijuana is what I would say, but I don't. Right, okay, let's go. Yes, give me control of a fish. I'm still following the butterflies, or... I know, Ashua. I bet there's going to be another seed as well. Oh, here we go. The blue flower's blooming over there too. Let's check it out. Oh, so was that just like a little tutorial? Could we use the blue flower on that lily pad, or... Yeah, possess guppies. No, guess not. Oh, sorry, I had a yawn. I was going to finish after 2 hours, but we will go on till we finish this place. Mere food, so called because it's yummy. See, I told you. It's watching an IRL stream a visit. Excuse me. Oh, that's the capital of the Philippines, right? Oh, that's cool. Did you enjoy the stream, or did you recognise any places? I remember when I was in Nottingham, and sometimes I'd just like scroll about on like Google Maps or watch YouTube videos of like Stockport if I got homesick. Begging for money or trying to swim. Oh. Hopefully she got through and it didn't dampen her experience too much. chest. Lunetta Park. Okay, cool. Sometimes what's crazy is if you, and maybe it's just because I'm a bit, well, maybe not sad, but sometimes I like Googling places that I've either lived in or I'm familiar with from like, say I'd Google like Nottingham in the 1920s, and sometimes it's amazing, I think, just to see the places that I recognise or buildings that are like, you know, 100 years old, and you're like, bloody hell, that's now a Primark, and it used to be like Whitby's and Sons or whatever. Oh, was that another seed? Okay, cool. And yeah, so sometimes it's neat to spot the differences, but also the similarities, I think. I don't. Okay, so there's one on that. I think I want to go over to this one first. Okay, so there's one there. There's one there. Okay, let's see what's going on here first. You know what I miss? Woolies was great. Always a staple before going to the cinemas. Okay, so that fish is going there. Oh, don't go to get eaten, fish. Yeah, I bought Crash Team Racing from Woolworths. Go, my fishy friend. Okay. Not sure what that fish was doing, to be honest. Yeah, they used to do like games and stuff at some point.
Not much of a specimen.
Poundland now. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I remember when it's closing down, and we ended up going to the store, the local store, and just buying all the leftover rubbish. Times. I keep hearing rumours that they keep trying to bring it back and stuff. I don't know how successful it's been because I've not really heard too much of it.
Don't worry, leave it to me.
Yeah, I used to have a kind of Matt Bacon with a maze of a warthog. Get a nice hog roast. Oi. Oh, we go. Oh, nice one, Ash.
I beg of thee to reveal thy angel feathers.
Sweet.
Supersonic thrust!
There we go. Awesome. The poor warthogs. Listen, they're not going to waste in my belly. In a way, they'll be a part of me. I still feel like I'm missing something with... I got it. The bugs. Right. Where was that fish? Did it go there? And if you drop the bugs into the water... Will it eat him and become a big fish? Oh, maybe not. Oh, I thought I was onto something then, guys. Unless, was a fish over on this one? I can't remember. Yeah, crashing the territory, just defending themselves. Oi! I'm trying to make the world a better place. For me and for you. Okay, so we took that fish, that bug there. I thought it would, because again I do feel like I'm missing something. We did get the white seed, so maybe it's horny for my leg. I'm horny, 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 horny. Poo-doo-doo. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit stumped here, folks. Let's go plant the white seed, and maybe that will assist us. Horny, I'm not a horny yard. I'm a butt pillar. I'm not a butt pillar. I'm a human being. No white seed. Guys, it's a plant. Okay, go on, Lloyd. Let's just go ejaculate over the forest. You people and your... Yes. Okay, so on the roof branches. Do, everybody scream your hello. What's that whistle? Oh my bird. Alright, so hard. I'm not a hard yard. I'm a bad yard. I'm like a musical musician. Being flaccid. True. Well, no, sometimes there's like a time and place for it, right? There's a whole TED talk. Oh my goodness. Where am I? Where are you?
Not much of a specimen. Ready? Here we go! Field barrier!
Oh, I absolutely wasted that.
Ready?
Cuteness. There we go. Now, we're all a little low on TP here, guys. Oh.
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
Yeah, bitches. Right. Okay, so I'm not too sure what the point of coming here was. Maybe we could have got that. No, we couldn't have got the white seed because You needed a white seed to get over there. Okay. Yeah. Although I'm taking my time with this puzzle, again, mainly because I'm stupid rather than anything else, I am enjoying it. I think it's a fairly chilled area. Dirk and animals. Wonder if they like flowers. My dad likes flowers too. So flowers are good, guys. Right. Okay. Let's see what's going on here.
Not much of a specimen.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to be
Are you okay?
stuck in this area for quite so long. But yeah, I do want to finish at probably 9 o'clock at the latest. So if we maybe get into 1:45 and I'm not done with this place, we'll maybe just get a guide up. I thought it said dick and animals. Come help me, birdie. Oh, that's taking us here. Where's here? Ah, the other side of the boulder. Wait. Was there anything here then? Oh, that'll allow the fish to swim through that. So, I think. I'm not able to jump over it. Get me back, birdie. Yeah, no problem. Enjoy the laundry lurks, so far as possible. Oh, and we've got that bridge created as well on the box. I see. Okay, so it's all making sense now, guys. I'm still not sure what the bug's getting put into the sea is doing precisely up the water. Is this a fruit? Ah! And then we get the fish to... Right. I see. Jeff, you laundry. I thought the laundry and the laundry one. Right, okay. So I'm glad that... I'm glad that all this is sort of coming together now. It definitely seemed to be a bit of... I wouldn't say like wasted. But... Right, okay, so we need to set the bugs. I think. And that should stop the fish from eating it. Okay. I think that's what we're supposed to do. So. There's definitely 3 bugs here, right? Oh, I mean, we'll get this fruit back in the water. I guess the bugs are got to be used to take that big fish away. It's all come together, I think. Let's move on around. So, do I need to... I hope I don't have to redo all of this. Hopefully this will stop at the other place and then we can bring the other 3 bugs down. Let's see. Yeah, he's busy chowing down on his own thing. Okay, and then I think he comes to a stop there. Okay, let's go over there. And then there's those 3 bugs. Do we need those to create the ripple to bring that fruit closer? Is that what it's telling us to do? I reckon so. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not sure what those other bugs were for then. The other fish. Sorry. So we can't reach up there. There was, I guess. Yeah, but there's... Oh, I hope that's not reset. Okay, good. I have a feeling there's something gonna happen with those big fish, though. Oh no. Okay, so what does this one do? Is it just a matter of timing? Under the sea, darling, it's better down where it's wet to take it from me. I'm a little bit confused actually, if I'm being honest. Doesn't help that it takes a while to do all this. Let's get this bug down. And yeah, we'll see whether we can solve it by maybe summoning that other fish first. Okay. Oh, is that fish finished eating? Okay, so let's go sort that out again. Do. Right. Okay. Oh, fishy. Right. Now, I was thinking, because, yeah, I think getting this one first is something that we do need to do, right? And then, I think you maybe distract the other fish with a big fish with another fish. Let's see. So let's not use that one straight away. That's for the boulder. I don't know whether that's done anything, you know. Hey, Impact, how's it going? Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well today. Okay, let's... Oh, we can't race against it, can we? Yeah, glad to hear, man. Yeah, sorry I wasn't too chatty last time you popped into the stream, as, I know you couldn't hear the Discord call, unfortunately, but I didn't want to, like, talk over everybody. Okay. Oh, fish. Oh, no. Okay, I'm gonna have to look this up. Tales of a fish. Yeah. And yeah, I'm doing good, thanks, Impact. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, if you're not found Impact, used to, thanks for that. Do some Fortnite. Okay, just getting a little guide up. Right, so we've got to that point. Right. Yeah, I'm not getting these instructions there. So, use a ring and make the 3 bugs fall into the water. We got to that bit. Go back up a route, down the path, down the other route. And to the left, there's a lily pad here that is hard to see, but you jump onto it and use a ring. Is that... I'm a little bit stumped here, folks. Can you piddle me home? I wish I'm champion. Oh, hope the house move goes well, Impact. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks. Animals are attracted to beautiful things too, I see. I see. Right, yeah. So let's do those steps and then I'll get the... So I guess that must be the second thing that it's telling us about. Maybe I ought to understand this a bit better. But we'll get to where the... yeah, I agree, it is a really nice place. Okay, maybe a YouTube video would assist actually. So I'm not getting the written instructions at all. Tales of Symphonia. Fish. Okay. Bear with me whilst I get this thing up. Oh, I see. Right. So it's just a matter of timing. Okay. That seems fairly straightforward then. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. So I think we've got it now. YouTube is cheat. Honestly, I'd be stuck here for hours. Or maybe not hours, but... Okay. Right, so now we want to do this. There we go. Sweet. Yeah. I guess I've never really been. I don't know. I never think that I'm stupid, but I think when it comes to like video game puzzles, I tend to be a bit stupid. Maybe it's because I don't know. I don't want to aggrandize myself too much. I think that I overthink things, but I guess misthink. Or misinterpret what the game intends me to do, I suppose. It's a better way to put it. Okay, there we go. So we do have to do that lily pad first. But what I was doing was trying to, I think, go too early with the other lily pad. Let the little fishy swim along. And it ends up coming to a stop. I think we want this one to start moving back at some point. Okay, I think you can do it now. Nice. So, yeah, it took us a while, guys, but yeah, so I'm not sure what that big fish, the other big fish, is there for. Anyway, let's head, I guess, back to the beginning. I hope this kid is happy that I've got him his bloody fruit. So I want to go down here and just follow this path round. You know, I ended up purchasing the speed up shoes or ability, or using the X-Gem thing for it. I'm pretty glad that I did, because it's made this a little bit more bearable. Okay, there we go. The Switch game. There was a port on the Switch. This was originally Nintendo GameCube and I think PlayStation 2. I know it got like a PlayStation 3 port at some point. And yeah, they have recently done a remaster on Switch. I'm playing this on Steam, but I'm not playing the remastered version. I have heard there were some issues with the remaster. I actually just purchased this before the remaster came out, so that's why I'm just playing the standard one. And I guess I could have got the remaster, but my laptop's never the most powerful, so... Yeah, it's a Bandai Namco game, part of a Tales series, so I think it's been going on since, if not the 80s, certainly the early 90s. Okay, I think we want to save after all of that. Hello. Nice. Okay, let's move on. Oh, Katos. It's always one step ahead of Buzz. Oh yeah, no problem, Impact. Take care. Yeah, thanks for popping by, and yeah, hope the rest of the house move goes well, and hope work goes well tomorrow as well. Okay. Yeah, it seems quite a isolated place, this area. Can't believe we missed it on the world map. Let's see what's going on in here. Ooh. Solar, oh, we've already got a solar spinner. Northern Lights, that'd be a genus one. That'd be a, what's it one? Yaxa. Gladius we have. Ether Sword is lower, but we have Warhammer, we've got Crystal Shell. Oh, do we already have? Oh, that's a weapon. Okay, perfect. Yeah, let's actually equip Beagle with that then. Of course, it's right here. Okay, let's see what's going on with the customization. Is that something that he bought me? Yes, it was. Okay. Solar Spinner we have. Yes, Battle Pick. Yes. Reflect. Okay, let's get one of those. Solar Guard, we do have one of those, but drop near. Okay, sounds good. New mail. So much I can buy. Moon Cloak. Moon Robe. I think we've got quite a lot of money. Moon Helm. Moon Hat. We've got one of those as well. Moon Gauntlets. Guess we'll get 2 of those. Oh, we've already got one. So, yeah, sounds good. Guess we'll get some of these in case. Okay, let's get them equipped on ourselves. Okay, oh, he's got Rune Mail already. Just seeing what I have. Yeah, the Rune Gauntlet. Okay, Solar Spinner we have. Hairpin, plonk that on her. Draupnir. Crystal Shell. I think he had a couple of things that he could put on. The Rune Cloak. Right. Might as well put in on the Rune Hat. I think, do you have a Rune Shield? Yeah. I think a Rune Helm as well. Awesome. So, yeah, Zalos is looking a little better as well. Saya, Niphalax, Warhammer, Moonguard. Okay, perfect. And let's give her the Yaxa. Rune Robe. Okay, cool. There we go, all equipped. Right, and then let's have a little bit more of an explore. I always like hidden villages like this, and yeah, we've got a couple in this game. Of course, they have the ninja village as well. Mizuho. Open item shop. Still don't really know too much about right. there's a lot to purchase here. Well, it seems like there's quite a few people who've stumbled up on this place as well, so... There's a chest under there. Looks like a good chest. Nope. Self-sufficiency is a basic way of life. We hunt in the forest and gather fruits and nuts from trees and sea. So, Elder's house is across the bridge and to the left. Okay, sounds like a place I would like to go. And, oh, there's a doggy. Okay, so Colette should be able to speak to a dog if you can get to it. Yeah, no problem. I hope King's doing well. Yeah, catch you in a bit. So they're playing Tig. I guess. Oh, and that comes back round there. I don't think I came into this house. It's a shame we can't reach the doggy, just so that we can talk to it. Or is this an inn? Wonder whether the Wonder Chef's here. Not really been looking out for him, to be honest. Okay. Nothing here. Hello. 200's pretty cheap. Will do. Okay, let's do another save. I sort of feel bad saving over my old saves in case I want to visit any earlier areas, but... Oh, there we go. Okay, perfect. Let's change to Colette. Woof woof. Coco. Can't enter here. I already have. Yes, I know. Some of these places do look pretty neat. Sick Muse. I do always like I was saying earlier, like hidden villages. I mean, this one seems quite prejudiced against the half elves. So, and it always seems a bit strange that like both the humans and the elves don't like the half elves in this game, because you've got to figure, you know, it has to take one human and one elf to make a half elf, surely. So. Don't know why there's so much prejudice, but woof. But yeah, this is a cozy little village, right? And it conducts well in Iona, so it's used by the elves for jewellery. Most of it is lost in the ancient war. Garrus Carlin. Elves brought it with them and moved here from their motherland. Oh, so the half-elves live there. Right. Okay, so we need the Elder's permission for that. Exactly. Okay, so I'm guessing this is the Elder's house? Secret. Oh, I'm gonna walk past you. Doggy! Secret doggy. See what this one's called. Back. Yeah, that's one thing that I'm looking forward to. Cookie. That's one thing that I'm looking forward to with Final Fantasy 16 actually, because they have a dog companion in that you can pet. Yeah, and it sort of like became like I guess a joke in games that, you know, can you pet with dogs, and most games with a dog does have a ability to pet. If not back into development, it goes. I know, right? Living together in harmony with the forest is a way of the elf. Yeah, as I say, once I do this, finish this stream, I will download the FF16 demo. And yeah, I'll save it for the day before FF16 comes out, but I've heard really good things about the demo. Okay. Oh, can we go into the windmill? Guess not. No worries. Okay, let's go into the Elder's house then. However, we're always checking for secret little items. Nope. Nothing. Okay, in we go. Now we look for secret little wonder chefs. Sorry, Elder, we'll speak to you soon. Just need to find it. Oh, it's a painting of a wonder chef. I see. Are you an elf? Cream stew. Yum yum. I think there's a Twitter account. Yeah, I saw it on Twitter. There's also a Twitter account where it's like low polygon animals in games. And it's like, I'll see whether I can get it up for you actually. Won't be a second. No, you'll be seeing blackness, but yeah, it's really cool. Let's see, low. Bear with me, just loading up my Twitter. Low poly animals, there we go. And it's like just all different games, right? See whether I can find one that I recognise. Oh, look at this little wolf. Cat from Katamari. Oh, pigeon from Shenmue, man. Right, respect with pigeons. Yeah, with cat from. Yeah, it's cool, man. Like it is. I don't know. I never thought of like doing an. Oh yeah, shit with Duck from Croc. Yeah, man, great. Yeah, so I won't scroll through it all, but it's one of those things where you're like, oh, just go past one more. Oh, penguin. Oh my god. Yeah, there you go. Right, okay, let's speak to the Mana leaf herb. Exactly. Where is it? That's an important plant. Oh. As a deer from. You know what? I don't like. I've never played Train Simulator or anything, but there's a video on YouTube. I think I've mentioned this before, and it's somebody who's playing. It was London Underground Simulator, and the guy who was playing it sounded exactly like Alan Partridge. Yeah, welcome back, Penny. Hope he's not a low polygon king. don't think he's... Oh. Hopefully he's keeping safe. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've always thought, like, playing simulators, but I know I just get bored of them after a while. I think it's always like, oh, wouldn't it be cool to fly a plane? And then, yeah. It's, I think that's why I did want to play No Man's Sky when it's released. I think I still wouldn't mind it just as something like a chill out game, right? Oh, thanks for the star. Yeah, it is King's Old Home sounds like a proper nightmare. Okay, so it's like things aren't going too well for us at the moment. Can we go past here? Oh, do we not have the elder's permission? Okay, I guess not. Okay, what we'll do then, folks, is I'll exit this, I'll find a save point. And we'll call it there. We will make our way through the forest, actually. So, we have a synopsis of where we're going to. Certain valley, great. Oh, that's cool, we can skip the forest. Okay, sweet. Let's go equip rain. Oh, we already had a rain staff. See whether I bought anything else for them. We'll keep the luck high. Genus. Northern Lights. Headband. I'll keep his luck high. Okay, sounds good. Okay, so yeah, we went an hour longer. I tell you what, actually, let's change the party up before I do start again. Because I know I'll forget to change the party next time, so we'll change Colette for... We'll have Pasea. Is the physical attacker. Keep Rain in. And we'll put Sheena in. And then after that we'll get Zelos and Genus in. Yeah, sounds good. Okay, let's save the game. Yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. Oh yeah, no problem, Supersonic. Have a good oh god, sorry, I've played one of those Japanese train sims that actually fitted to... Oh really? QTEs. Oh. Yeah, never expected that. Yeah, cheers everybody for watching. Take care, Supersonic. Have a safe trip home, and let's see if we can raid Rooney. We'll raid into Lewis things. He's doing, I think he's on an RPG. He's on 13 Sentinels. He also does a lot of fighting games and stuff. But yeah, no problem, Sick Muse. Thanks for hanging. And yeah, hope everybody has a good day. So yeah, we'll be back on Monday for Azure Striker Gunvolt. Then as I say, we'll be doing an art stream on Tuesday. Okay, goodbye everybody. have a good rest of your weekend. And for those who are still hanging about, yeah, cheers guys. We'll catch you next time. Have a good one.